Welcome, lovely people. Today I am playing on my PlayStation. We are on the EU server because that is the location where the Outsider Ops has already dropped, and we're going to have a look at it. Unfortunately, I can't afford to buy out the rewards this time. I know that I do usually try to do that for everybody, but unfortunately this time I'm not able to. But we will run through the content, see how much of it we can do at a time of the day where most likely a good chunk of people are asleep. So we'll be able to do the solo. We can do the duo even if we don't get a second person. We could potentially solo that. Then we'll also have a look at the alert and the raid and see if we can get into those as well. Not sure how many players are on at the moment, but we're going to give it a shot. Just let me do all my settings on the computer first, and then we will sit down and we will have a look. Well, I'll sit down because I'm currently standing and like looming over my computer. But then we will have a look. So bear with me a moment, guys. It would be nice if we could actually do these settings beforehand, but unfortunately with live streams, obviously it can't trust that we're definitely going to go live until it actually starts. So I understand, but it doesn't make me very happy. Oh my goodness, the ads. Ads are popping up for me on my own channel. Isn't that fun? And hello, my mum! My mum said, hey, this is the first time that I'm first in the chat. Well, I have chosen to go live. I mean, I chose to go live right now because that's when the event has dropped for me. But I do know that a good chunk of people who watch and play are currently sleeping. So I did not expect anyone to necessarily be here for the actual stream. But it does mean that when people are awake, they're going to be able to have a look at it and see if this is something that they want to run through, what to expect when they do. I do know that there will be changes to the event challenges as we reset each week. So it won't be the same solo, duo, alert, and raid each time. I will actually bring up that information so I can read it out to you guys. It is just here. Okay. So this is week 1. For week 1, you can obviously see on the right-hand side there, we have the Old Gotham Subway Solo, the Gotham University Duo, South Gotham Courthouse Alert, and then the Gotham City Zoo for the raid. For week 2, it's going to be the 8th precinct for the solo, Metropolis City Hall for the duo, Strikers Island Penitentiary for the alert, and the Prison Break raid. I wonder why this isn't coming up on my phone. I can see names popping up on my right-hand side of my screen, but for some reason the live will not pop up on my phone, so I can't actually see the chat. So that's fun. Give me one sec. I'll see if I can bring it up on my phone again. But for some reason it just likes to give me a bit of attitude sometimes. There we go. Now it's working. It's funny how your own live stream can sometimes not pop straight away. So hello Nick and hello Mr. 2D. It's nice to see you both. And of course my mum, who I've already said hello to. Week 3, we're going to be doing the Iceberg Lounge solo, Shady Nightclub for the duo, as well as Police Station for villains for the duo, because we've got obviously a different hero and villain load in there. Then we've got the Bloodhaven Alert and BOP Clock Tower for the raid. Then on week 4, we're going to have Stemming the Tide for the solo, Ferris Aircraft for the duo, Coast City for the alert, and Karndark for the raid. So the rewards we can actually see are up here, so let's have a look at them. Let's read through what it says. Katana is calling in a backup to protect Earth, and Outsiders Ops puts you on the front lines. Queue up for the rotating on-duty assignments that change weekly. Play daily to earn event progress and unlock limited time rewards. So it doesn't look like we're going to be getting a specific or unique currency for completing this, so most likely that means every day you'll be able to complete one of the event challenges. Not all, so probably every day loading in and doing the solo if you're not able to get a group together is going to be the easiest option for you. The progress bar, of course, is at 0 out of 20, but let's have a look at the rewards. The first reward here is a fully reclaimable, which means every character on your account will receive it. Magma Vortex Iconic Ability. I have seen it on Meta Knight's channel. She did do a showcase, so if anyone's interested in seeing how it functions, she did show us. It does look kind of cool. I'm very curious to see how well it runs. We're going to be getting a 40 pack of Mogo Acorns, so the currency for the most recent episode, Raging Night. We're going to be getting 100 Stabilizer Fragments. I think we need, 15 to create an actual stabilizer each time, so 7 stabilizers potentially from that. We're going to be getting 200 quarks. This is a nice reward. I love quarks. You guys have probably seen when I open capsules, I'm very, very inclined to get quarks because I need them quite frequently. Then we've got this, which is new. It's a skill point token. So once you've completed this, you receive a token, you collect it, you get a skill point. It's once per character. So I don't know if that means all of our characters are able to collect it, because usually when they can, they say this, which is fully reclaimable, right? Over here, once per account, once per account. Once per character, I would assume that means it is also fully reclaimable, meaning every character gets the skill point. I don't really understand why they've chosen to make a token for it when they could just say, you know, when you finish this, you complete a feat that gives us this token. I mean, 100 skill points is going to give you 100 skill points. 100 score on your feat is going to give you a skill point. So why not just have it a completion feat? I find this odd and kind of unnecessary. So I don't really know why they're doing that. Unless it says we cannot trade. Cannot trade, cannot delete, cannot sell. I will assume that means we also have it account bound. You can't even pass it to other characters. So why make it a token? I don't understand that at all. But you know, I guess they're trying something. Let's go right into the solo, guys. So there's other people here. I'll just check the chat before I move on. Mr. 2D said, just logged into the game, didn't know this event was happening. Yeah, we just got notification of it through Meta Knight's channel recently. I think it was maybe 2 days ago to let us know what was coming. We did discuss it briefly when I did my last live stream, but now that it's actually up on the EU server, we can have a proper look, get our daily progression. I do wish that I could purchase the buyout for you guys. I'm so sorry that I can't this time. I do my best, but sometimes I just can't afford to. And because obviously I'm not on the test server, I can't do it there either. So I'm doing my best. I wish I could buy it out. Mr. 2D said, as a free-to-play player, it's blocking it. Really something, the event rewards. Need, like, something, I can't tell. I'm so sorry. Sometimes when there's nowhere for it to scroll, the little heart on the screen, so on my phone how you can press the heart, blocks part of the text and I can't remove it. Oh, there we go. He said like. So as a free-to-play player, I really like the event rewards. So do I. I think playing on my free-to-play account means that I don't miss out on anything, which is really, really nice. I get to do it. We're going to go over here and have... Oh, hello, Bitbat. Nice to see you. He's got the Cersei mask on. Let's have a speak with Katana first.
Your approach to combat is unique, but effective.
Thank you. Outsider Ops.
I'm implementing a new training program, and your unique skill set will help me do that. Intrigued?
No, not really, but good. I'm great at helping.
Let's begin. It's rather simple. Select a task and complete it. Your performance will allow me to augment and improve the program. Use whatever means you see fit to complete the task. Good luck.
Yes, ma'am! No problem. I feel like my katana looks better than that katana. It's in the thumbnail. If you guys have a look at the thumbnail, my katana is very sparkly. So... Oh wait, it still has the symbol above her head. Does that mean it's an incomplete conversation? I don't think so. Weird. Alright, let's head straight into the event. Let's do from the solo first. Old Gotham Subway. I do kind of like that the new events that they give us force us to run through the older content, but give us unique rewards that people actually want to get because of FOMO, right? We all don't want to miss out on the unique items. So it works a little bit better than Omnibus because we all want to get those rewards, or the majority of us tend to. So it kind of lets us play the older content, potentially get feats. It's kind of nice.
Here. You better hope Penguin doesn't hear you complaining. Think he'd turn up the heat if I asked?
No.
Your funeral.
I feel like that would be a bad decision. You don't want to get on Penguin's bad side. He might slap you in the face with his flipper. Now, I did, because I wanted to get a thumbnail, I did very briefly play this section all the way up to, I think, Bane, with my Katana character so I could get a thumbnail of her with Bane, which I thought was kind of fun. And I didn't really know exactly what to expect when it did drop beforehand, so I was kind of hoping we'd have something, I'd have something already saved on my computer to get a nice thumbnail for it, but no! No, I didn't! We needed Katana. I hope that the Katana NPC that we get to talk to in the House of Legends is something that we will end up with as a base item. I think that would be really cool. And I am happy to see there's quite a lot of rewards for the Outsider Ops event. I do quite like that as well. So, I don't know, it seems like they're never going to have no event running, right? There's always going to be something there. And honestly, also, when I logged in earlier and went to the events tab, all 3 events were here, so Wonder Woman and Halloween, and then this one as well. But obviously, in the few minutes it took me to get set up ready to live stream, it has disappeared. So I don't know what happened there. I'm surprised that it didn't disappear during the shutdown. Maybe that was some kind of a glitch. I don't know. But it's gone now, so that's good. Because if we had 3 events running at the same time, that's quite a bit. But for anyone who does need to get Halloween completed and you're on the US server, you do want to hurry. Because as soon as your reset happens... Why have I not got doors open? I missed some. There we go. As soon as reset happens, you're going to have this particular event as well, and Halloween will disappear.
This is the entry
so keep that
to
in
the
mind.
Penguin
So I would
smuggling
recommend not
operations
spending your
underground.
currency unless you're desperate
There's more
for the
than
pieces
one
that
way
you
to
get
the
from
inner
that vendor.
chambers.
Just
Tell
because
you what,
next
let's
year,
flip a
when it
coin.
rocks around again, we're potentially going to get the same discount at the beginning of the
Tails,
however many weeks they do it
take
for.
the
So
right
for the very
passage.
first week.
I'll
And if
catch
we
ya.
don't, the worst that can happen is that you pay the same price as now. Unless they up the prices again. Nobody better have that happen. That would be very, very sad. I hope not. But, yeah, I think it's really, really expensive at the vendors now. I think it's a little bit sad to see, too, because I think it's meant to make us play more, but it doesn't work for me. I'm deterred. I do not want to play because I can't be bothered playing so long and so hard to get, like, 1 or 2 items instead of what I could have got in the past, so... I don't know. And especially for newer players, they're never going to catch up this way. Everything costs so much at those vendors now that if you're new to the game and you're playing through the events, you won't be able to purchase what you need from this event and get ones from previous ones anymore. You're playing just for what you can get now, which really sucks unless you're
Don't
playing
say
like
a
so many
word.
characters through
Let
it.
me do the talking. There's a gang war
Don't
raging
say a
in this
word.
city.
You obviously
and
haven't
right
met
now
me
the
before,
Penguin
Hush.
is winning. But I'll tell you a secret.
Hello,
This
Rose.
operation will be mine. And if you're tempted
Oh, the
to
hard
cross
block's
me,
yours too. Yeah, I know,
remember,
right? It's right in the way of the
dead
text.
men tell no
And when there's not
tales.
that many messages in the chat, I can't scroll up and down to see past it. It's just kind of stuck. So now that there's more messages, we're fine. But at the start, it was very annoying.
The first
All right,
incision
let's take
is
down
always
Hush.
the deepest.
I have noticed as well for anyone who is looking to get the Athena Blade uplink device, the price is quickly
Let's
going down
eliminate
on
this
every
tumor.
server, with the exception of Xbox, where it has gone up.
Hush is
So-
working for the Penguin?
And on
Then the
Switch,
Penguin
it's
should
currently
watch his
unavailable
back.
at the broker.
Hush
I just
doesn't
don't think
work
there are
for
enough players
anybody
getting the
without
items.
an ulterior motive. Now keep going. The Penguin's
Justin's
lair is
asking
deeper
what
within
is
these
this?
tunnels.
So this is the Outsider Ops event that has just dropped on the EU server, which means if you play on the US server, Switch or
Chances
Xbox, it's going to
not
drop
on your
just
side.
after reset.
This is the end of the
Basically, you're able
line.
to get a whole bunch of rewards by doing 20 days of the Outsider Ops. Here it is here, and there's like quite a few rewards, which is nice. You've got three different sets of currency, a skill point, and an iconic ability. I'm looking forward to playing around with that iconic ability because even though it might not be burning, I think it did it burn and crush? I think it burns and crushes. We'll look up that in a sec when I've finished doing the solo. But it's very appropriate for a fire character, I think. So I kind of want to play around with it. I think it would suit her, so we'll have to see. But, yeah, first I have to play around with the newest artifact and see how that works for my fire character. Multiverse did let us know that it does seem like one that I should be using, so he advised me that I should probably put it in and give it a shot because it's going to work great with fire. But I'm wondering whether the fact that it works great in that because my character self-heals and I can put it on a tank build, it's going to work well enough that it will function smoothly. I'm just wondering whether the rewards from it are worth it for me,
Those
though. Because
feathered
when I'm
friends are
tanking,
proof
I'm not
we're close to
necessarily
the
trying to do a
penguin's
great deal
nest.
of damage out
He
there.
always
So
did have a thing for
I do need to
birds.
play around with it for myself and
This
see.
is what-
But at this stage, that's what I'm trying out next. And yeah, I have played around with the newest iconic ability, the Scarecrow one, just a little bit after the last live stream with Multi as well. And I know that Multiverse and I have a tendency to agree on a lot of things. Not everything, but a lot of things. But unfortunately, I agree with him on this as well. But I think the reason I do is because the other iconic is better. The, what's it called? The other bomb. Hang on. Let's bring it up so that I can actually say the name. So everyone knows what I'm talking about. So Scarecrow's Fear Bomb is the one I'm not a huge fan of. And then, where is it? Spore Pod. This one I feel works better. This one I find annoying. It doesn't aim correctly. It blocks a lot of what we can see as well. This one is much more accurate. I find it way better. So I don't know if that's going to be helpful
Two-Face
for
wants
everyone.
in on my
If you
smuggling
obviously if you haven't got the
operations,
original Spore Pod
Doesn't
one,
he know I'm
you'll
an upright
be
citizen
more inclined
these
to use the
days?
Scarecrow one.
Come on,
but
boys.
yeah,
Show
I
Two-Face's
didn't
little
enjoy using
fledglings
it.
what
So
happens when they
once again,
crash my
Multiverse and I
coop.
agree on that. I actually have a feeling though we're not going to agree on the artifact. So once I've played with it more and I've leveled it more so that I have an actual good enough of a playthrough with it to know what I'm talking about and to know whether I like it or not, then I'll let you guys know on that one. But at this stage, I don't know that I like it, but I don't have it leveled high enough, so we'll wait a little bit. Let's take it down. I am really curious to play this one too. I wish I could buy it out for you guys today because not only would I like to show you guys, but I would like to play around with it and see what it's like. Because it looks like it would function well with fire. And, you know, we all know I love fire.
What's the tux?
My mum said those penguins, lol. There we go, penguin's gone down. We need a style. There we go. Split personality. I love the split personality coat and trousers on female characters. They're so cool. And the boots. I think I've definitely done this once before.
We're here to shut you down.
Yeah! I love the voice actor for him. He did a good job. Alright, let's go down and speak with Two-Face, and then we'll look up all the information that I have on the new artifact. Actually, it should come up on the screen, shouldn't it?
Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, Penguin. And now, Two-Face rules this roost!
He's just a little bit on the
done.
sinister side.
Pity you aren't working
which
for
I
me.
think we can kind of
Enjoy
accept.
this momentary victory, Two-Face or Harvey Dent or whoever you are.
It's a bit
The
of a shame
Penguin
that we don't
never
get
puts all his eggs
skins
in
or
one
body
basket.
sizes and shapes that work well to be able to build the penguin. It'll be fun to be able to build him. But no, apparently no. There's my daily progression. Beautiful. Let's go through here. Alright, then we'll have a look and read through exactly what that artifact does. I think it's funny how, not right then, but a lot of times when we go to the load screen, suddenly it can go really, really quiet. Event tab. Let's read through exactly what it says. Okay, it's got swirling magma affect a radius of 15 meters. Superpower modifier 14 out of 12. Lingering magma, so you can see when it's activated by Meta Knight on her channel that it stays underneath the enemies. It keeps doing damage to them over a period of time. It kind of looks cool. I'm looking forward to trying it. It says the power interactions are burns and it's got crushes as well, which is very nice. So if you're wanting to incorporate those specifically, you will get a little bit of benefit if you're playing a fire or if you're playing earth. Also, if you're playing a character that uses heat vision. Or the Omega artifact as well. So it says burns enemies, making them vulnerable to burning effects, crushes enemies, making them vulnerable to crushing effects, which is very nice. It says it's got a damage roll, a controller roll, and a healer roll. So maybe a little few differences as we go through. That's interesting. So in the tank roll, it says it will do a pull and do magma armor of duration 6 seconds with plus 10 defense and 0.6 by 6 healing multiplier. It says summon swirling magma to damage and pull enemies in a radius around you before leaving a circle of lingering magma on the floor that roots and further damages enemies trapped inside. Upon reaching you, the magma heals you and bolsters your defenses. It does sound kind of cool. Right, that's kind of fun. I am wondering if maybe here where it says damage roll, controller roll, heal roll, if this is actually supposed to be the damage at the top, and then if you're in controller, healer, or tank, then this happens, right? Because it's got tank written there too. I'm not really sure. Because it says underneath this bit, a separate thing from tank. I'm confused a little, I think. Sorry, I'm rereading it. So, under damage controller healer, summon swirling magma, damage and pull enemies in a radius around your target before leaving a circle of lingering magma on the floor that roots and further damages enemies trapped inside. Deals increased damage compared to tank roll. Oh, I see. So when you do it in the tank roll, it does the healing and defense bolstering. Okay, now I've got it. I'm so sorry. I read it too quickly and ended up stumbling over what I was saying. All right, let's go ahead and queue up for the duo, see if anyone will join us. I'm guessing some people are running through it, but I mean, everyone is probably aware by now, you don't actually have to play every single one of those to be able to get your daily progression. There's a high chance that people are just quickly doing the solo and stopping, especially because this time of the day is potentially a time of the day where lots of people are sleeping. So I don't know that we'll necessarily get in. We'll give it a minute, and then if no one joins us, we can go in through private match and then solo it instead. It shouldn't be a problem for the duo. I can't remember for the alert and raid. Let's have a look at which ones they are, because some of them I can solo. South Gotham Courthouse. This one we can't. We need people to be able to work together as a group, so we need I think I've done it with 2 people before though, but I certainly don't think I can do it by myself. Even after we get past the first section, I can do that solo, even though it takes a very long time. Once we get to the 2 different people we need to attack in at different times as their shields drop, I definitely can't do that alone. Gotham City Zoo raid, I'm pretty sure I can't do alone either. So let's queue up for them. We'll see if we can get in. If we can't, then we can't. So Joshua is asking, was that an artifact? Yes, it is. Below.
Black Adam and Faust have begun the ritual to give her life. We must move quickly.
I can go back to it and have a look, but I won't do that while we're doing a duo, because I don't want to hinder the person that I'm playing this with, because they won't have any idea that we're live. Man, it's been a little while since I've done this as a load-in. It's only familiar because we've just recently been doing character creation from 0 to 30, but otherwise, I don't think I've done this load-in for ages. Gotta give a little bit of props to the person who did the voice for the zombies. Because I can just imagine someone sitting in a studio recording, going, I think if I tried, I'd sound sarcastic doing it. Also, don't climb the wall. The person I'm playing with is named Teddy Bear. They're so cute. Is he actually a teddy? He doesn't look like a teddy bear. He looks like a creepy demon dude. I don't think he looks like a teddy bear at all, but he has a cute name. It's a little bit of a weird juxtaposition. Cute name, scary dude. Oh look, I haven't even collected the investigation on this character. This may be a character that I CR skipped ages ago when I first started playing on the EU server. There's potential for that to be the case. We'll see if we can collect this without holding up Teddy Bear.
Dissertation notes.
Oh, there we go. Last one I needed.
The ritual must not be interrupted. The ritual must not be interrupted.
Oh, did you see me? I flew! The knockback chucked my character halfway across the room. I regret nothing. It was pretty funny. Oh no, this is the place that's got the hallway that I hate. Oh, I forgot about that. There's like a hallway with a bunch of scarabs. If I get stuck in it, this hallway, we gotta go through. No, don't let me get trapped in the hallway. I don't know why, but I hate that hallway. It feels very claustrophobic, even though it's my character stuck there and not me. And I know I say that every time, but just in case people don't know why I hate it, that's why. There we go. I think it's interesting that we've got this as the duo right after Halloween. It's kind of appropriate. More mummies. Now, I'm pretty sure during the Halloween event...
Don't let them get any further!
I mean, I think we're going to get past you just fine. But during the Halloween event, I did try my best to do as much of the event as I could in the very first week, so that I was able to take advantage of the supposed discount. I call it supposed because the discount is still often more than what we used to pay for the items, right? So a bunch of furniture that used to be 6 is now 7 when it's on discount, which I find very, very silly. But during that first week, I tried my best to get as much currency as I could and purchase what I could from it to get my feat completion. But then after that, I just played through the event, not even consistently, inconsistently trying to accumulate currency for next year's sale. I kind of wish that the swirly thing that he does would be a base item.
She does not live. Her flesh, it's rotting.
Give her more of your powers. Do not hold back.
Never!
Growing so weak.
I think that's the point then.
The powers of Shazam are mine.
His laugh is pretty good.
Pitiful Black Adam.
Oh, I'm locked out apparently.
Adam, forever. Faust.
That was weird. My character like faced around the opposite direction.
These vines will hold you close to me, dearest Adam.
Takes forever for the enemies to spawn. Oh my goodness. We could take a nap, teddy bear. He is gadgets. You can see him putting some mines out ready. He does not at all look like a teddy bear. He's got shark aspect. I can't remember what artifact that is, but it looks very cool. There's lion aspect. Oh, awesome! Very nice. He's got both at once. Shark and lion aspect. Darn it, that kind of makes me want to use that artifact. But it doesn't work for my build very well, if I'm being honest. And also, I'm trying to level up ones that I know I'm going to use on multiple characters for the Wolfpack token.
You are lucky that I do
Teddy.
not kill you here and now.
Very nice. He does not at all look like a teddy bear.
Pay for
He
what
looks
you
like an
have done.
Omak. Nice. Thank you. Are we getting a cutscene? Have I not played this before? No, I've definitely played it before. There we go. No cutscene. Okay, it's fine. All right. Let's see if we can also get the alert and the raid. Don't know how much confidence I've got in getting to the alert and raid, but we'll give it a shot. Worst that happens is we don't get it, and that's fine. But yeah, the alert is definitely not one I can solo. At least not with this character. Maybe on the Switch I could. I'd have to tank it, and it would take forever. But, yeah. Oh, it didn't queue me up. Ready up. There we go. Alright, we'll give it a couple of minutes and see if we have any luck. I do wish that there was currency for this.
Your approach to combat is unique.
I know.
But effective.
I'm a very unique person. But, it would be nice if there was currency that we could receive because we do every single one of these missions. So at the moment, we only have to do one of the missions on the right-hand side to get our daily progression, to get the full set of awards, which is, it's nice. Like, we get through it nice and quick because we only have to pick one of those things to complete. But if we received currency for completing each of those, I feel like there would be more encouragement to play. And if that currency was something we could spend at a special rewards vendor, maybe access some items we haven't before, which, you know, I say that, but they've done the Imp Mart for a reason. They want actual money, so they probably wouldn't do that. But they could give us currency for a different event, so that when that event rocks around, we already have some currency ready. Because at this stage, we really only need to be running one of these things on the right-hand side. And no open world missions that are necessary. So, I don't know. I feel like having some currency for that would be nice. Apparently I have mail. Let's go check the mail. It could just be me sending myself furniture. It probably is. Oh no, Shazam. Oh, it's because I completed the collection. Excellent. We'll grab that. Thank you. Probably have the style already, but that's fine. I do indeed. That does not surprise me too much. Though I will say on the EU server, which is where we are right now, I'm more likely to need more styles than on other servers, because this is one of the places where I don't play quite as often. Switch, I have the most of everything because that's where I started. I have so many of the old styles on there that I need to get on here. Don't even have Primeval on here. I need it. It's got such a cool skirt. Okay, I'm calm. Dobby said Jonas Brothers have a new movie coming out on November 14th. It's a Christmas reunion of them coming back to Disney since the Jonas Brothers show. I don't know what the Jonas Brothers show is. I thought Jonas Brothers was a kids band. I clearly don't know enough about this, but is that a good thing that they've got a movie coming out? Are people looking forward to it? I know of the Jonas Brothers. I don't know anything other than I think they do music and I think they're for kids. I don't even know how many of them there are, and if they're really brothers. I know nothing. I'm very sorry, I can't weigh in on this one. It looks like people may not be queuing up for the alert. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have queued up for both the alert and the raid. But I would have to do it through the other menu. So hang on, what are they? We have Alert, South Gotham Courthouse, and Raid, Gotham City Zoo. Let's go to On Duty and do it that way, because then we can queue up for both. Undo. I think it's surprising they don't give us like a little spot over here on the left-hand side that says, what's it called? Darn it! Something ops. outsiders ops. So I find that a little odd that they don't have that here for us to queue up for multiple at once, but that's fine. We'll find the alert. I assume tier 1? I'm not sure. Could be tier 2. Oh, there we go. South Gotham Courthouse is already there. Then raids, I assume tier 1 as well. Maybe not. Tier 2. This is interesting. I wonder if everyone will be able to play them all. There's a chance that you won't be able to, right? Because it could be all different levels, which, I mean, that's a good thing. If they keep at least one of the events in tier 1, most people will be able to get it completed. I never remember what tier any of these things are anymore because they've moved around too much there. Gotham City Zoo. We'll do just the normal one there. And then we'll go start queue. Queue up for both and see if anyone does it. Beautiful. Dobby said it's because they're making Camp Rock 3. And yes, they are brothers. Okay, well, I figured they were brothers, maybe. I wasn't sure if it's real. Sometimes they do that, call themselves brothers when they're not and things like that. But I haven't seen Camp Rock. I assume it's a movie. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it. And is there 2 of them? Like 2 brothers? Is that what it is? But hopefully people are excited about it if that's why you're telling us. Joshua said my yearly login to DCUO is overdue. With only a yearly login, you will have missed out on a whole bunch of iconic abilities. Because, I don't know, we've got a nice little stack now, don't we? We'll go in here and have a look. So, I'm sorry they're not highlighted. Actually, maybe I don't have all my things spent. Let's check. No, I definitely have them all spent. Sorry, I can't highlight them so that they glow. But we've got Shadow Curse ability, Spore Pod, the one that I prefer over the newest one. Bat Swarm, which is the one that I got after I stopped caring about it. It's a supercharge, and it's very, very difficult to get because it's from capsule collections. Then we've got the Atlan Brine Hulk, which summons like a creature, which is very cool. Starbolt ability, which is based off of Starfire. Then this gap that I've got here is the Wonder Woman Lasso ability that I still haven't got. It's another difficult one to grab because it's from capsule collections as well. I'm not trying too hard to get it, even though it does look cool, because it's just very expensive or time wasting to try and get it. Actually, a combination of both. So if it happens for me, great, but I'm not going to try and put a whole bunch of effort into getting it. I'll live without it. And then Scarecrow's Fear Bomb is the other one we've just received as well. It's the one I don't like as much as Spore Pod. So I like that it terrifies, but honestly, if it would aim a little more accurately and not block my screen with all this fog, I'd be more inclined to use it. But this one's much easier to use, the Spore Pod one. So I don't know if everyone's going to agree on that one, but I certainly do not like it very much. And then obviously we've got the Magma one for today, which still I have not got and will not get for another 20 days, obviously, because I can't buy out. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to playing with this one though. It does look like a bit of fun. I'm looking forward to it. But if you do want to see it in action and don't want to buy it out or wait until someone's able to collect it, Meta Knight has showcased it on the test server. She was given access. It does look pretty fun to play with. I wish Meta Knight would give us her opinion on them though. She does kind of showcase them, show us the stats and everything. But I don't know, I would love to know what she thinks of them. But yeah, in that video, I don't think she let us know what she thinks. But we did get to have a good look, which is nice. Dobby said 3 brothers. Excellent. Okay, so 3 brothers, and they're called the Jonas Brothers, and they used to be at Disney. Was it Disney? Back to Disney. Used to be on Disney, but aren't on Disney anymore, and are now a band who are making a movie, it sounds like. Rose said it's an American pop band. 3 brothers, Kevin, Joe, and Nick. I looked it up. Oh, thank you, Rose. Pretty says, will you be running it as a tank? Running what as a tank? Oh, the ability? Yes, that was my plan, was to use it on my tank build. So I'll go in and show you guys that. So over here, scroll right down. So because when you use it in a tank build, it says upon reaching, the magma heals you and bolsters your defenses. So that is one of the reasons I do want to use it. I also like that right up the top here, it says that the power interactions both are burns and crushes. The burning is what I'm most interested in. For that, I'm going to be able to utilize that very well. And yes, the plan was to put it on my tanking build, not my damage build. I'm pretty happy with my damage artifacts at this stage. Sorry, artifacts. Loadouts at this stage. This is not an artifact, guys. It's a loadout. So, yeah, that was the plan. But, I mean, I might mess around with it on my damage build as well. but I don't feel like I'm going to get as much use out of it. I much prefer the ones I've already got. He said, Pretty said, what move will you replace it with? So, at the very start, I might take out my targeted pull and put that in to test how it works and how it functions. Then once I know how much it costs and how long it takes to recharge, I will play around and decide which one I want to swap it out with. There's potential for me to swap it out with my heat vision because I prefer to keep everything that I can in my tank role as something that's really useful to 100% tank for the rest of the team. So probably, if I love it, it'll replace heat vision. But while I'm just messing around with it, I'll probably replace my targeted pull and pull it out if I ever need to use my targeted pull for anything. But honestly, with backdraft, which is this one here, I use that on my tank build as well. It's very, very handy as long as I get close enough to enemies. I don't need my targeted pull because it pulls a lot of everything around me. The only times where targeted pull is needed is if we're double tanking and I'm trying to pull ads away, or if we need to keep ads away from the boss and I'm the only tank in that one, I'll do that also. So yeah, we'll see how I go. I have played around with the lasso on my tank build quite a few times. I think one of my tank builds that's fire still has it, but it's not because I love it. It's because I played around with it, left it there, and then haven't played that character in a little while. So don't really like the lasso. Depends on the build. Some people love it though. My mum is saying hello. Frank said, woman, it is so early in the morning. I literally just woke up. What are you doing? Oh, it's not early in the morning for me. So it's nearly 6 p.m. for me. And all I am doing is having a look at the newest event, which is just here. I've played already the solo and the duo. We're currently on the on-duty menu queued up for the other two missions, which if we go down here, you can see them, which is South Gotham Courthouse and Gotham City Zoo. There's a slim chance we're going to get in, I'll be honest, because most likely people are just doing the solo to get the daily progression. It is unnecessary to play through all of it, and I am on the EU server, and this is the time that most people are asleep. The only reason I'm on here is because it just dropped and I happen to be awake. Australia is one of the few places where when the reset occurs, I'm actually awake for it. We got one! We're in the alert. Let's go! I didn't know if it was going to happen. I suspect we're not going to get the raid though. We may not queue up for that one once we're done, because it seems like it took forever to just get into the alert. Oh, it's weird. I am not accustomed to seeing so many sponsor post things and ads coming up on my little screen here. It's continuous. I try to read the chat and it just keeps bringing up pop-ups. Oh, Frank said, shall I join you? Well, you are most welcome to if you like, but I don't know how lucky we're going to be to get onto that raid, but we could try. Oh, my mum said it's 5:50 p.m. here in Australia. Yes, it absolutely is. All right, let's pay attention to what I'm doing. Here comes the fun. We're going to be grounded all the way along. This is a little frustrating. Some of it I probably will switch to tank at some point. It feels like it's going to be necessary. But yeah, in this part, it's often really difficult to communicate to the other players that we need to prevent the bad dudes from getting their items in to the circle at the center, and we need to try and be the ones who get it in. Especially that, like, there's a minimum amount that we need, but honestly, if you get them all in, it makes it much easier later on. So hopefully, we've got some people who know how to do this. Fendi said, "I hate this alert, OMG." You are not the only one, sir. But yeah, it's a little nostalgic, and there is actually a feat that you can get at the end of this as well. There's some robots that kind of hang around. Yeah, I'm gonna start tanking, I think. Let's swap the tank for them. So there is a robot that kind of hangs around outside here. I think there's 3 different ones. Actually, can we look while I'm stuck down on the ground? We'll have a look. Feats over here. So you can see I've got 2 of them. Brainiac Stealth Unit Alpha and Gamma. I just have not collected Beta. Fendi is asking, can heal or not? Oh, we have to hold that down, don't we? I'm not sure who he's asking, but I've just switched to tank, so I can't heal. I can heal myself, but not other people. But I'll start tanking for it and see how we go. I can't remember how well built up this character is, but hopefully tanking will help us out. I'll just quickly look at my arts and see if they're okay. What have I got? Heat vision. Oh yeah, we're alright, we're alright. The artifacts are okay. They'll be alright. Alright, I still am stuck with, like, my movement all screwy. That's so not fun. Okay. That's alright. So you can see here, I don't have my targeted pull in at the moment. So the second to last ability is probably the one I'll swap out for the magma ability when I do get it in the 20 days, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm not really willing to remove my breakout just because I love being able to shield the rest of my teammates, so that one's likely going to stay. And heat vision is unnecessary. It's just helpful to do a bit of damage, but if I'm tanking, it's not really necessary. So I'll probably remove that and chuck in the new ability and swap out the artifact. I do want to swap out the artifact anyway and try the one that Multiverse has advised me to try, the new book one. But we'll wait and see how we go. Alright, I don't see any of the things spawning yet, but basically we've got to attack a whole bunch of these and then eventually we have to collect some weird, like, ethereal-looking cubes and carry them over here. I don't know what they're actually called.
Systems failed.
It's been ages since I did this one, though. I think the last time I did it was in a live stream or in a video. I don't know how long ago that was, but ages. Ages! Pretty is asking how much skill points does the outsider vendor, did you say? I lost it at scroll. Oh, there we go. Outsider vendor give you. So, as far as I can tell, there's no vendor. It's just when we complete the event, we receive rewards then. So, I don't know exactly how many skill points, but I'm going to assume that there's a feat for completing it, and we receive a skill point for that. And then, or an amount of points towards the feat that may contribute to a skill point. But they have given us a token that lets us collect it to get a skill point, which I find weird. Because it seems unnecessary to me. Why wouldn't they just have, like, the event when you complete it, you receive a particular amount of feat points and that contributes to your skill point? I don't know. I find it really odd choice. And I would understand if it was something we could pass to our other characters, right? Give us a token, pass all of them to our main or whatever, and then have a bunch of skill points on one character instead. But otherwise, and since we can't do that, there's not really a reason for it. It seems like an odd choice to me, so I don't know. Whatever floats their boat, I suppose. Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
There will be order in this court. The accused have been sworn in.
Dobby says I had to reset my game. It kept saying I had a friend request you, but it wouldn't show your character name.
I've been listening in
Are
on the
you
comm
on the
frequency.
EU or US server?
You may have to go through the motions to get out of this one. They've put you on trial for crimes against Brainiac.
I have committed no crimes! Okay, I will just let you guys know she's very low on the damage output when I am tanking because I put all of her stuff into tanking. So this will take me a lot of time to get these down, but at least she'll stay alive. That's the main thing, right? We'll try and get the cubes in. As long as we get the minimum amount, it will be good. But hopefully we get a couple more than the minimum. That would be nice. You're going down, little constable. Eventually you are. Eventually, you know, when I can get enough damage out. I swapped back to damage, but, oh no, it didn't give me the cube! Why not? Do I have to get it from the position? Maybe I do. Let's try that first. Oh yeah, we have to get it from this position. The attacking them is just preventing them from getting theirs in, which, you know, still good, but, yeah, we want to make sure we're also putting them in. The faster we get ours in, the better. We don't have to attack all these guys. It'll take me forever to take one down. I hope the other guys are doing better than me. Oh, see, look at his damage. Beautiful damage. Highly approved. Let's watch and see if there's one spawned. Don't let the bad dudes get it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. It's mine. Thank you. Okay, now we can go.
All
2 in. Am I the only one bringing them in? It looks like it. I wonder if maybe some of them don't know? Or maybe I'm just getting there to the right ones and they're attacking the enemies, which is smart because they are all damages. If one of us was gonna focus on getting cubes, it should be me. Because I can't really attack the others. Oh, thank you! I could not pick it up. There we go. I know I was like, I understand why people hate this one, but I'm kind of having fun. I don't know, it's kind of fun. We've got 2 bad dudes carrying those ones, and a bad dude carrying this one. One's probably going to spawn this side since it's there. See if I can pick it up. Yep, there it is. No! The bad dude got it before me! Ugh. Ugh. Frank said, well, it's an old mission. Maybe they don't really know. Yeah, there's a chance they don't really know. Normally, I'd be the one trying to let them know how it functions, but because I'm live streaming, obviously my audio is to you guys. Is it in League? Oh, it's in League. Hang on, put it in that chat. There we go. And then if I did try to talk to them about it, it wouldn't work great because then we would also hear their voices on my stream, and we don't know these people, so they could say some not appropriate things for a live stream, you know? It is one of the alerts that takes quite some time, which I mean, I don't hate. I don't hate it. It's all right. Having a fun time. It's a little nostalgic. Yes. No, I don't want Brainiac's help, but the truth, sure. Oh, he's on it. Beautiful. Thank you. I'll get this guy. Where are we? There we go. So we've got 6. We can stop there if we want to, but I try to get more than 6 in if I can, because it helps us out a little bit later when we're in the last boss. But yeah, obviously with me tanking and not being able to do a whole lot of damage, I'm not as helpful right now as I'd like to be.
All fugitives will be brought to justice. Performance.
There we go. If I had like a massive stack of stat points, that would be nice, but no, I don't. I've been playing long enough to have a stack of stat points, but I have it on the Switch, not on here. Let's try and get this one. Hopefully it still is helpful. There we go.
All fugitives will be brought to justice.
That's right. They will be brought to justice. Except, you know, we're not the future. Wait, I just realized he's probably talking about us. Never mind. You're not going in. I'm blocking you. Go that way. Actually, can I pull him with this? No, I can't. I didn't think so, but I thought I would try anyway. No, don't go in. Don't go in.
You shall be judged.
Hey! I think we only got 7. Hang on, grab our reward. Oh, there we go. Some boots. What do we get? Yeah, 7 and 5. All right,
well,
let's go.
That was fun. Now let's turn off those graviton emitters. There's
Sounds
4
like a
emitters
plan.
on a single network. You'll have to work together to disable them.
Yay! 1 down. If we just leave the enemies, does it negatively impact us later? I don't know. Come here, little dudes. We'll collect all of you. Yeah, I wonder if that robot is going to be there, the one that I need. I doubt it. Also, it probably looks like I've never actually completed that mission before, but remember I play on multiple consoles, so I've definitely done that mission on Switch. I think I've done it on Xbox too. I am grounded. Urgh! Go! Go! I can't climb. I'm sorry, guys, I'm grounded! Will this bounce me up? Yay, okay, that works. Except I can't. No, it doesn't work. I can't go further forward. I can't get up, guys. I'm genuinely grounded. I can't move. Well, that's pointless. Can I move now? There we go. Alright, let's at least go over here. Oh, no, they've got that last one. We're back down. This is the part that I cannot solo.
This trial
because
is now ready to commence.
It's too hard.
Prosecution and defense.
It's just too complicated.
Please begin.
Okie dokie, let's do it. But at least as a tank, I will be helpful in this one, so that's good.
I intend to prove, Your Honor, that the
Which one are we
accused are
aiming for
guilty of
first?
violent
One of them
acts
should pop a
against
shield pretty quick.
Brainiac and his works.
These attorneys take things quite literally. Find and destroy evidence or a Brainiac
Can I pull
witness
the
to
little
create
guy?
a loophole in their shield.
Cross-examination.
Looks like we've got good damage output over here, but I want to try and keep these guys away from the center if I can. Usually when I play this with people who know what we're doing, we have 1 person on one side, 1 on the other, and 2 in the center. And usually one of the tanks takes the side, so that's why I'm taking the side, so that these guys don't join in the middle. And make it even more difficult. Do either of them have shield? Okay, this one. I'm just going to try and get this down on her. There we go.
Denied.
That's what you get. I wish my character wouldn't try targeting the guy in the shield. Because we can't attack him. He can't take damage. It's very, very pointless. Just saying. There we go. Alright. New one spawning. Grounded again. So fun. Stay here with me. We've gotten awesome damage who's going through the both sides, I think. It looks like he was running from one side to the other before, as far as I could tell. Very nice! Alright, now we try and bring these guys out. I actually am having fun. I like this. I'm having fun. I'm very sorry for the person who said they hate it. I understand why, but because it's been so long, it's just giving me a little bit of nostalgia. Stop aiming for the chick in the shield. I don't know why my character doesn't listen to me. She's got her own thoughts about things, and they're wrong. So wrong. Come here, little suckers. Frank said, is this casual? No, I queued up for normal. So I originally was in casual when I was in the event tab menu, but then I was like, we can just queue up for both, so I did them both through normal. Yeah.
Objection! Badgering the witness!
What badgering? We're just standing around waiting for you to drop a shield. There we go, okay. Taking you down, Miss Prosecutor.
Bail is denied.
Mr.
Defense attorney, present your closing arguments.
There we go. Come on, if we get them down within quick succession of each other, I'm pretty sure we get a feat completion for that too, if I'm remembering correctly. Could be mixing it up with something else I think might be beyond the timing though. And I'm not that much help because my damage on my tank is not great. I'm gonna get you, it's okay! Yay! You are rescued! You are not rescued! They got knocked out again, hang on.
The outcome
oh, thank you.
Proceed to my
Anything
chamber.
here I need? Ooh, a mystical armoire will do. Sure, I love furniture. Let's go up the top. Before my character gets grounded and I can't get up there again. That's so annoying. Oh, now we get to go in with the judge. There we go. We'll go in, wait for the rest of the group. Dobby said oh, that's the wrong thing, hang on. Pretty said she's on the EU server. Yep, so I'm playing the EU server right now. But if you do want to add any of my characters as friends, in my description I have listed my main characters for each server that I play on. And that's every server, so you can add me somewhere if you want to. And yeah, we do live streaming kind of, I can't say fortnightly, because sometimes we do it more frequently than that. So we do it at least fortnightly. And we play on EU server, US server, or the Xbox for live streaming. And I'm gonna see if I can incorporate the Switch, but that's gonna take me a bit of time because I have to do it through a program on my computer, and it's a little fiddly with the sound. So I have to work all of that out. And I tried to work it out when I started streaming for Xbox, and for some reason I couldn't get it to work. So I gave up, and we just stream directly to Twitch on Xbox and then upload it to here. So, you know, it's a little temperamental. No, someone's down! I got you, hang on. Shield up, pick you up. Oh, no, we're good. So if you're tanking, you have to have the hard light shield if you ever want to pick anybody up, because it will not work if you don't have a hard light shield on. Your other shield gets broken through way too easily. Oh, you guys got it? Yep, beautiful. Is there any others? No, we got them all. Let's take him down. Let's give everyone a shield. Beautiful. I do really love that Superman ally shield. It's been so helpful ever since they put it into the game. I use it on all of my tanks because it's awesome. I'm kind of hoping at some point, well, hoping and not hoping, that they give us the Wolfpack token, but an ally version. But at the same time, I've leveled so many allies to completion on characters. If they do that, I'm going to feel sad.
Everything is a group effort.
Alright, shall we go out and see if we can find the Brainiac Stealth Unit Beta? Let's do a bow. Thank you, everybody. You were great. Appreciate it. Let's head back outside and see if we can find the robot. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, he hangs out usually upper level on the side of a building, and I'm pretty sure we don't get a dot on our map for him, but I could be mistaken on that. We just got to look around for a little robot running. I'm pretty sure we also always have a robot. It's just a matter of it not necessarily being the correct one for the one that we need. So let's just see if we can find it. I don't see him anywhere. Those bounce things are really handy, though. I can kind of see everything. I don't think I've ever seen them down on the ground, but maybe they are? Or maybe underneath the awning? I don't know. I don't know if there's a specific place they're meant to be. I don't see it down there. I doubt they're down here on the ground. It'll be hilarious if I just go looking around everywhere for it and it's nowhere. Nowhere! No, I can't see him anywhere. That wasn't him, was it? No, that's just the return area. No, I'll go up nice and high, have one more run around and look, and then if I can't find him, that's alright, we'll give up. Because apparently he does not want to be found and have his face burned by my character. Which, you know, is kind of understandable. I don't know that many people would want to have their face burned by my character. It seems very unlikely. Nope, I quit. Alright, let's leave the, well, we can't just leave. We have to actually go through the teleporter thing. Alright, we'll do that and head back so that we end up in the House of Legends. And then I'll have a look at the chat and respond. Here we go. Out we go. Marvelous said, did you show the style/feats already? So, unfortunately this time, I know that I normally do a buyout to showcase. I can't afford to this time, guys, so I'm really sorry. But I did go through the rewards. We can have another look, though. So, the one that, this is a fully reclaimable, which means every character will have access. It's called the Magma Vortex Iconic Ability. If you want to see how it works, Meta Knight did showcase it on her channel because she has test server access so that you can see how it functions. But basically, it's going to, like, project a large magma pool underneath your enemies and then cause them lingering damage, so it's going to damage them for longer. It has both burn and crushing, so that's very nice. And then also, if you're in the tank role, it will heal your character and bolster your defenses, which I think is kind of fun too. Then we're also going to be receiving a 40 pack of Mogo Acorn currency, which is for the most recent episode, Raging Knight. We're going to get 100 stabilizer fragments, which I think, because it's 15, right? So it's 6 or 7. It's going to be 6 or 7 stabilizers out of that, basically. You get 200 quarks. I really love that they give us quarks. And then this weird thing. It says once per character. So I'm thinking that means all your characters will be able to collect it, but you can't pass it to your other characters, and just every character ends up with a skill point. The thing I don't understand is why they've made it a token. Is it so that it looks like we've got more rewards instead of just giving us a feat completion of 100 and that gives us a skill point? I don't know. I find it weird. So I don't really understand why it's been done that way. So, yeah. But, I mean, a skill point is good. I just don't know why they've done the skill point in that particular fashion. I find it really weird. And I'm really sorry that I'm not able to actually purchase and showcase for you guys. I would really, really love to, but I can't. Lucifer, hello, Lucifer. He said, g'day, DCUO. G'day, Lucifer. It's nice to see you. Dobby said, the friend request is still broken. It may not be the case. You can put through adding someone as a friend, and I don't have to say yes to that. Oh, Paragon, hello, you're with me. Nice. Very cool. But, yeah, if you want to add my character as a friend, there's nothing that should stop you, because I don't have to actually say yes to that. That shouldn't be an issue. What might be the issue is that you're trying to add my character and you're either doing the wrong name or you're on the wrong server. So this is Shattered Shadow. I think it's double S on her. Yeah, SS, so Shattered Shadow, all one word, but this is the EU server. So if you play on the US server, my character is actually Shattered Shadow, but it's Shattered and then 5 for the second S on that one for my hero. For my villain, it's Shattered Shadow, but there's a space. So there's... That's why I put them in my description. So if you guys want to add me, you are absolutely more than welcome. We do live streaming as a group quite frequently, so that would be good too. Lucifer said, oh, he's saying hello to my mum. Thank you. Marvelous said, I still don't have the 250 duos feat. Maybe the tokens is for who missed last year. If it is, how come I have it? Because if people missed last year, like last year we got 10 collections, right? Hang on, I might have it in here for the feat completion, right? It should be in here. It would be a seasonal event, Outsider Ops, here. So here, we received these. We had 10 of these that we could collect and complete, right? So that we were able to get 1 skill point at the end, or 10 skill points for the whole stack. So if someone missed out last year, and that's for them, how come I also am able to get it? I don't know. And I find it weird that it's a token. I don't know. I don't get it. But maybe they have a reason for that. Maybe it'll be incorporated in some way future in the game as well. I don't know. But I just find it confusing why they would choose to make it a token. And if it is a reward for people who missed out, and I don't really understand why I then have access. Shouldn't it be something that we can all gain currency for, and then people who have missed out can purchase the ones that they've missed, and people who haven't missed out can purchase something else? I feel like that would make a little more sense. But, you know, I'm not the game developer, so I'm sure they have a reason. Frank said, well, it's an old... Oh, I read that before. An old mission, maybe they don't really know. Well, it seems like they did know. They did in the end, I think. It's just that people don't like the mission, I guess. Dobby said, I retired my speedster from doing missions in DC Universe Online. I haven't been on missions since 2022. Oh, that's so long! How could you? I've been playing this game for just over 6 years now, I think, and it's still my absolute favorite to play. Even with all the changes that make it really expensive. I mean, there's things I could avoid. I could play it without it being so expensive and miss out on items. It wouldn't bother me too much. But because I use it for YouTube as well, I try to make sure I get them all so I can showcase them, answer questions if people have them. Which is, you know, if I do end up with the lasso ability, then I'll be able to use it for that. But for myself, I don't care too much if I miss out. Pretty said, is your strong tune on this server? My strongest tune is actually on the Switch. She's been in quite a few videos, but they're earlier videos. I haven't done anything on her recently. I will get back to the Switch though, because there are some more bases I need to tour, and I'm going to attempt to see if we can live stream the Switch, because that would be fun. That would be a whole new group of people who are able to play. But yeah, my strongest tune is on Switch. Second strongest is on Xbox, then US server, then EU. So this one that I have is technically, of my main characters, my weakest, which is still pretty good. But yeah, I definitely have stronger ones. And also stat points on Xbox and EU and US all are about the same amount. On my Switch is where I have the most stat points as well. So she really kicks butt over on that server. And I think I have 3 fully leveled artifacts over there as well. On here I'm pretty sure I only have the 2. Yeah, which is Grim and Strat. My Heat Vision solar amplifier is fully leveled on my Switch. And then she's got 2 other artifacts that are like 180, 160, like really, really close as well. So she's doing all right over there. Lucifer said, from what I remember, the token is for the year. So last year you got the token for 2024 if you did the event last year, and it only was once per character. So I imagine it will be the same way for 2025. It looks like that's the case for now too, but wasn't last year when we received the 10 different feat completion collections, that one that I just showcased? So let's go back over here. So this, open outsiders skill cache, you do it 10 times for 2024, and then you get your skill point. Or I can't remember if they counted for one... for 10 or if they counted for 100 each and you got 10 skill points, but I think it was 1, right? 1 skill point that we got. But yeah, if it's this that needs to be done for some people, I don't really know why there's a token for it. But I mean, you know, I'm sure that the developers have a reason. I'm sure it makes sense. I just don't really understand why they would do it that way. Instead of, you know, we complete the event and then suddenly we get feat completion that gives us 100 points, that gives us the skill point like we do for everything else. That's how we accumulate our skill points. So, I don't know. I just thought it was an odd choice. Paragon said, shall we try to join the raid? Oh, sure. Hang on. We will add you. Invite to group. And then we will queue up for the event raid and see if people are running it. See how we go. I mean, we did eventually get into the alert, so maybe. There we go. Para says, while you talk to the chat, I mean, yes, I understood. Absolutely. It's a very good suggestion. We should have done it the second I came out. And thank you for joining me. That's really lovely. Frank said, as I said, I literally just woke up, so a bit dizzy. Oh no, but seeing all of you is a nice treat. Oh, that's lovely. It's nice to see you too. I'm hoping that the bit dizzy is only just I only just woke up dizzy and not I don't feel well dizzy, because that would not be good. Lucifer said, last year collecting the token, last year granted a feat for 2024. Oh, that's what I read before? Or is it? Oh, no, it's different from the last one. And this year will just be for 2025. Yep. I understand getting a feat. I don't understand why it's a token. I understand if they want to give us a feat each year or whatever it is. I just don't know why it's a token. Switch version. Oh, so Marvelous did Switch version with a thumbs down. I mean, I like playing on the Switch because that's where my best character is, but the Switch version of this game is at a detriment to the rest. There are far more glitches, there's far more lag. They specifically don't put some things in the game that are cosmetics so that it can render faster for us, because otherwise the Switch is similar to what PlayStation was very early on, where you can run faster than the world can render and you end up inside buildings or under the ground. So like when we hit Christmas and Halloween, the entirety of Gotham and Metropolis don't have any of the decorations because it's more rendering that the Switch would have to do. It's really not built for this game, if I'm being honest. That console probably shouldn't have access, but it does. And that's where my favorite character and best built character is. So I love my Switch character, and also there are players there who enjoy the game. So I want to enjoy the game with you guys, just like I do with everyone on EU, US, and Xbox. And as far as I know, I don't see anybody streaming this game on Switch. It would be kind of fun. But I mean, I could also be mistaken. Maybe someone is streaming it on Switch and I've just never seen it. Recording on Switch is very easy. Streaming is tricky. Frank said 6,666,666 stabilizers? I mean, it would be nice if we got that. We can all hope, but probably we will not get that. That would be sad. We'll hope and then it'll be sad. Rose said 1 hour. Already, man, it doesn't feel like we've been here for an hour. Why does time go so fast? Marvelous says, what does she sell? Are you talking about Katana? As far as I saw, nothing. She just
Your
has
approach to
conversations.
combat is
We'll go through
unique,
and double check. Ooh, that is a cool-looking semi-Necron. Very nice. Okay, so Outsider Ops.
I'm implementing a new training program, and your unique skill set will help me do that.
She sounds sarcastic. Like, unique is a bad thing.
Let's begin. It's rather simple. Select a task and complete it. Your performance will allow me to augment and improve the program. Use whatever means you see fit to complete the task. Good luck.
Thanks. And then it takes us straight to the event tab. She is not a vendor. She's just a very conversational person. Frank said, where did you get the million from? Oh, do I have a million currency? I should have 7 million on this character. Oh no, we've got 5 million now. So, I'm pretty sure I sold some collections from capsules on this character, and that's where my millions came from on here. On the US server, I sold some collections as well. I think the last time I had a good chunk on there, I think was like 44 million or something. But then I made a purchase that allowed me to get, was it Athena Blade? It might have been the Athena Blade, I'm not sure. Oh, Frank said no, the stabilizers. Oh, I don't think my stabilizers are high at all. I got 21 stabilizers, guys, barely any. But I would like to have 6 million stabilizers. I mean, you suggested it. That would be very nice, thank you. But I'm kind of looking forward to, like, I do think the event rewards are good, and I am looking forward to the quarks and the stabilizer fragments there. I think it's interesting that they put 100 stabilizer fragments so it seems big, when it's more like 6 stabilizers. I also find this one odd, that they say you get 1 pack of Mogo Acorn supplies, but it's actually 40. I don't know why it doesn't just say 40 here. And then look, Quarks says 200, not a pack of 200 Quarks. So I don't know why they name things the way that they do. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine if that's the way they want to do it. You can always tap on them to see that I do want to play with this ability. It seems like it would be fun. I want it. Oh, we've hit the bottom of the chat. I don't know if we're going to be able to get into this raid, Paragon. Because I've picked an odd time to do it. Ooh, that Stephen Strange looked really good. Wait, did he have the Necron headpiece on a Stephen Strange character? That's a bizarre choice, I think. But yeah, I do think it would benefit the developers, and it would benefit us as players as well, if we were getting currency for this. So even if it was a small amount, right? If we went through the solo and got like 1 currency, duo got 2 alert for raid 8 of some kind of currency that allowed us to access some different rewards, or potentially get the rewards from 2024 if anyone missed them, or some style item, like just something nice, something that we can't access any longer would have been nice, like something from survival mode maybe, but apparently they don't want to do that. I would actually be surprised if they did it, to be honest. I do want them to do it. I think it would be good and keep us in the game for longer for them, which is one thing they want. And it would give us incentive to play through all of the missions, because at this stage we don't need to. I'm doing it because they're there, not because it's necessary. So we could potentially play through all of those, get a currency, and then purchase some cool items and rewards that we no longer have. But if they did that, the Imprimat would become pointless, right? Is it gone now? It should be gone, I think. The Imprimat was supposed to end. Yeah, Imprimat is gone now. But every time they bring back the Imprimat, I'm guessing they make a good chunk of money. Because that first week of the Imprimat, they have the supposed discount on it. And that is a time where I would assume a great many people are putting money into the game so they can purchase those rare items. If they put it in the game as a reward that we could do through events, they would lose out on the money. So even though they want to keep us in the game for longer, I think they want money more. This is just my opinion, though. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, but I wish they would have given us a currency reward for each of the load-ins that we complete, because it's more incentive. It would be good fun. But yeah, I do think there's very little likelihood of us getting into this raid. So hopefully this was at least a little bit informative. I do apologize once again for not being able to show you guys the rewards on my character. I do try to make sure I save enough to be able to do a buyout, but no, I can't afford to for this one. I'm so sorry, guys, because I know that it's usually a little bit more helpful if I can, so everyone knows whether or not they want to actually do the event and get the rewards for it. But I will do my best to be ready for the next one. And yeah, but hopefully it was at least informative. It lets you guys know what's coming on all the other servers if you don't play on EU. And hopefully you were at least a little bit mildly entertained. But yeah, I think we might leave it there since it seems like we're not going to get into the raid. So I will just say thank you so much to everyone who joined me, specifically to Paragon, who literally joined me in the game, which is so nice. Oh, he said, don't feel bad, this game gets expensive. Yeah, exactly. Every time Imprimat comes, my hip pocket feels it, and that affects the things that I can purchase further down the line. So because I bought items from this Imprimat, it means a couple of events I have not been able to buy out. So that I could showcase Imprimat items. So yeah, I've got to make choices, and unfortunately I can't afford to purchase everything for everyone to see. And Imprimat is the choice because Imprimat, I can't play the game and get those items unless I'm doing something very tricky and need collaboration from other people, or some of them I just simply cannot get any longer. So it's more beneficial for me to buy Imprimat items and showcase them for you guys than the event stuff that I will eventually get regardless. So yeah, but thank you for the don't feel bad, because I do feel a little bad. Especially if anyone comes to this stream expecting the buyout, because I tend to do that. So I think some people expect me to do it so they can see. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, Paragon, and I'm sorry that we can't get into the raid. And thank you to everyone who joined me during the stream. I never really expect anyone to do that when I do a impromptu live stream during basically half of your sleep time. So thank you so much for everyone who actually joined live. And also thank you to everyone who watches later. I really, really appreciate it, guys. And yeah, I think that's everything we're going to be able to do tonight for me, or this morning for you guys, whatever time of day you're on. So, guys, you have to remember one thing. It's the same thing I always say now. Have a good one.